vegetables with oils, be it butter or coconut oil or flaxseed oil or olive oil or macadamia nut oil or good vegetable oil. You always got to make sure your oil is fresh. You always got to make sure your oil is kept cold in the refrigerator, in a dark bottle. When nitrates from vegetables contact these oils, they produce something called nitro fatty acids. We talked about this yesterday. These nitro fatty acids, NFAs, this combination between oils, between the fatty acids and oils and nitrates in vegetables, are thought to be responsible for all of the benefits associated with the so-called Mediterranean diet, which is a high oil, high salad diet. NFAs are anti-inflammatory, they protect cells, they're especially important for the circulatory system, above and beyond nitric oxide. Yes, nitrates will help you make nitric oxide, but above and beyond nitric oxide, you get the combination between nitrates and fatty acids and oils combined to form these NFAs. The more oils and vegetables you eat, the more NFAs you have. And NFAs are thought to be responsible for lots of benefits for the circulatory system. And NFAs are just one of the benefits to using a quality, fresh, cold-pressed, kept in the refrigerator, kept in a dark bottle, a nutritional oil. There's lots of others. Oils help pull phytonutrients out of vegetables. A lot of people, especially as we get older, we don't absorb are plant nutrients. So if you have a gallbladder missing, or if you have a history of endometriosis, or if you're postmenopausal, or if you have intestinal issues, and this covers a lot of folks. If you have stomach problems, if you're not making hydrochloric acid, if you have a pancreas issue, we're talking, if you factor all of these things in, we're talking hundreds of millions of people. These are all folks who are not going to be able to access phytonutrients out of vegetables as effectively as a healthy person. And these phytonutrients have names like carotenes, beta-carotene, lutein, zeaxanthin. You've all heard these terms. These nutrients are found in eye vitamins, they're found in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, and they're found in vegetables. Bioflavonoids, phenols. All of these are important for helping protect the circulatory system, the heart, especially for the skin and the eyes, and also for the nervous system. And these oil-soluble nutrients can be much more readily accessed out of vegetables if they're mixed up with a little bit of oil. They're oil soluble. That means if you add oil, and especially if you add oil and a little bit of heat, these nutrients, which are hard to access, can get released out of the spinach and out of the carrots and out of the beets and out of the celery, and it'll be much easier for the body to absorb them. These oil-soluble nutrients that are so important for the health of the heart and the circulatory system and the skin and the eyes, they support nitrates. They work in tandem with nitrates. These phytonutrients and these nitrates, they all work together and they come out in the oil and they improve our body's ability to utilize them. This makes these oil-soluble nutrients super-duper important, and it makes oil really important. Look, if you don't want to use a liquid oil, and the liquid oils are certainly more unstable than the solid oils, use butter. Use coconut oil. And if you use a nutritional oil, not only will you be able to access these phytonutrients out of your spinach and out of your carrots and out of your other nutrients, but you're also going to minimize the effects of nitrosamines. Nitrates get a bad rap because they produce these toxic compounds, but if you're getting your nitrates from vegetables, you're going to have the cofactors, the vitamin C and the vitamin E and the carotenes that will protect your body from making these carcinogenic compounds. And of course, you'll also be getting the nutrients that are in the oil as well. There's vitamin E in oil, there's omega-3s in oil, omega-6s in oil. There's even non-essential fatty acids like omega-9s and omega-7s in oil. Now, the downside to oils is their instability, and this is where nutritionists and a lot of folks I respect say that you don't want to use oils. That's because they're unstable. The more liquid an oil is, the more unstable it is. Oils can form free radicals, and they can actually form free radicals even in the body. And this is indeed a problem, and it's indeed an issue. Their instability. All high-energy nutritional supplements have a tendency to oxidize, have a tendency to be reactive, and this is why nutritionists, medical professionals, including Dr. Wallach, recommend staying away from oils. Personally, I think this is a little drastic. And while Doc Wallach and other nutritionists certainly have a point when they talk about the ingestion of unstable oils, rancid oils, liquid oils, in my opinion to completely avoid all oil because of the potential for rancidity or for the potential for instability or the formation of free radicals, etc., is throwing out the baby with the bathwater. You're going to lose all of the nutritional value of the oils, and there's lots of nutritional value to the oils. When you factor in all the nutritional benefits in combination with the potential for instability, the way I look at it is it's probably a good idea to make sure you're using oils, especially mixing them up with your vegetables, but always make sure that your oils are manufactured without processing chemicals, cold pressed and fresh, kept fresh in the fridge. And make sure you're using vitamin E also on a regular basis. Vitamin E protects oils from instability. Now, is there a cut and dry answer to this? No. This is all a matter of opinion. I'm giving you my opinion. And by the way, I've observed the effects of oils personally, firsthand, not only in my life, but also in many of my patients. When people make sure they're getting enough oil, whether it's a vegetable oil or coconut oil or any kind of oil, skin health improves. That's one of the first things that happens. When you make sure that you're getting enough oils, good, healthy oils now, I'm not talking about processed oils or hydrogenated oils, female reproductive health improves as well. Lots of markers of health improve once we start using oils. And one of the most important things that happens once you increase the amount of oils, whether it's coconut oil or butter or vegetable oil, once you increase the amount of oils that you're getting, is you don't crave fatty foods. If you are craving fatty foods, if you can't resist French fries and potato chips and pizza and donuts and all the foods that we love to eat that have fat in them, if you can't resist fatty foods, the chances are pretty good that you're fat deficient. And then we come to coconut oil. Man, is that amazing, amazing stuff. I am absolutely in love with coconut oil for a lot of reasons. First of all, it tastes amazing. It tastes delicious. But on top of that, on top of the great taste, it's loaded, and I mean loaded with nutritional value. A lot of benefits to coconut oil. And like with nitrates, we're learning more and more about the value of coconut oil every day. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I want to get to some phone calls here. The phone lines are filling up. Got a line open at 844-236-6010. 844-236-6010. Tomorrow we'll continue talking about nitrates and oils. And then I want to talk a little bit about cholesterol. I don't know if you guys heard about this whole thing with cholesterol. Now they say the medical model tells us that you don't have to worry so much about cholesterol, about eating cholesterol. Where have you heard that? Where have you heard that the nonsense about reducing cholesterol or just eating egg whites and throwing out the yolks is biochemical ignorance? You heard it from me, you heard it from Dr. Wallach, you've heard it from Dr. Glidden, you've heard it from anybody who's got half a biochemical brain, understands even a little bit about biochemistry. We'll talk about that tomorrow as we continue talking fats and nitrates and a little bit of cholesterol on the bright side. Okay, well, I was going to get to some calls here, but there's the music, so we'll take a break. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you when we come back. 844-236-6010 is our number. Got a line open for you, 844-236-6010. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Hi, this is Larry Smith. Sometimes bad things happen to good people. When the cleaners ruined some special clothing, all they could do was show us a sign that said they weren't responsible. But when they got the letter from one of our Legal Shield attorneys, he promptly gave us a check for $1,152. Worry less and live more with lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com or call 855-340-SAVE. That's 855-340-7283.
Results will vary from case to case.
The Genesis Communications Network is one of America's premier broadcasters of captivating talk radio. We thank you for listening. Now, just imagine, there are thousands of people who are just as passionate about radio as you are. But what you may not realize is how easy and affordable it is to advertise with us. Radio commercials for your business could be heard on hundreds of radio stations across the U.S. every day. We can help you by creating an effective radio advertising campaign for your company. From script writing to producing your commercials, commercial, just like the one you're listening to right now. No other network provides the level of customer service we do. When it comes to radio advertising, we are your one-stop shop. And no matter how big or small your business is, we can help. Email us at advertise@gcnlive.com, and an experienced advertising executive will help you take the first step towards driving more customers to your business or website. Advertise@gcnlive.com. Easy, affordable, effective.
The Freeze Dry Guy presents freeze-dried turkey, freeze-dried ham, and the no-bake casserole unit February sale. Listen, if you trust the Freeze Dry Guy, as thousands have for their emergency food supply since 1970, don't wait to hear how great this deal is, because it's unlimited supply. Call 866-404-3663 and ask for our new turkey and ham unit. Normal retail price $359.94. Sale price $251.94. You save $108. And it's chock full of high-quality, great-tasting freeze-dried diced turkey and ham from Mountain House, the gold standard in long-term storage products. Or get the Freeze Dry Guy's no-bake casserole unit. 153 servings per case at normal retail price of $215.94. Sale price $172.75. You save $43.19. But supplies are limited, and we always pay shipping right to your door within the lower 48 states. Call 866-404-3663 and make FreezeDryGuy.com a favorite and check for monthly specials. Don't miss the Freeze Dry Guy's February sale. Call 866-404-3663 or visit FreezeDryGuy.com.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Okay, we are back on the bright side, 844-236-6010. Mike in Kansas, what's going on, buddy? How you doing? I'm well. How can we help you on the bright side?
Well, before I get to my question about feet, I wanted to know if you were mentioning how the body was caring and loving, and it's also forgiving.
Yes, it is forgiving.
The minute we cut ourselves or get a little road rash, 5 different mechanisms come into play to help us start healing immediately.
Isn't that amazing, Mike?
Factors and macrophages are sent to the injury site, and
all of that.
5 different mechanisms go to work to help heal that cut or whatever.
That's
so the body's forgiving as well.
That's right, and that's the testimony. What you're talking about is the testimony to the healing force that allows us to reverse any degenerative disease. That's why I call this program The Bright Side. Any degenerative disease. No drugs required, Mike. No doctoring required. And any doctor who tells you you need him is disempowering
Run for your life.
Run for your life. Run for your life. Exactly. How can I help you, buddy? What's going on?
My question was my question was about beets, but have you had any experience with Manuka honey or oil of oregano?
Yeah,
Manuka honey as a topical is terrific.
As for healing, honey's got tremendous antibacterial properties.
Yeah, that's how the bees' hives stay clean.
That's right, and that's also honey's been they've found jugs of honey that are